to the Unity Circle. I'm Tara Diana, Empowerment Medium, and I'm so happy to be here tonight. I feel like there was too much time in between the last one we're here. And so I was like, hello, are we ever doing this again? And Assistant Monica was like, yes, and we have a whole group of the collective that wants to work with you. And I was like, beautiful. So tonight we're joined by two of our Spirit Essence Collective members, Joanne Moore, Intuitive Guide,
Hello.
Angelic Channeler. Hey, Joanne. And Ramona Oliver, energy therapist, psychic medium, and all other things that we can think of and put under the metaphysical spiritual
Hello,
banner. She is
hello.
here as well. Hey, Ramona. And you guys, if you are watching this, I need to know you're here, babies. I need to be able to see you so that we can communicate, we can work together. So make sure if you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, that you are in the comments and you are saying, hey, I'm here. Hey, I feel you guys. Hey, I'm resonating with what you're saying. It helps us keep us all connected together, and it makes sure that I can, if you see me looking over to the side here, it's because I'm trying to look at the chats, okay? You lovely ladies don't have to worry about it. I
Sure.
will take care of the chats and see what we can do. Okay, I love that. So tonight, Joanne will be sharing an inspirational talk all about confirmation guidance from the angelic realm. Now, I love me a good angel. I love all the angels.
Yes.
I even love Lucifer,
Misunderstood. He's just I was just going to say
right?
that, Joe. He's just misunderstood. That's all.
So misunderstood. But I do love me all the angelic realm. I personally work in Archangel Michael's realm, so I can't wait to hear Joanne talk about the beautiful signs, the messages, that remind us that
Yeah.
the angels are actually very close. And the thing about the angels, in my personal view, is that it's all through history, all through the organized religions. They all
Well,
talk
and
about the
indigenous
angelic realm,
cultures all talk about signs. Yes. It's all connected.
right? I love it. I love it. And then once Joanne's finished that inspirational talk, we're going to let Ramona do her thing and guide us on a meditative journey, helping us to open up to even more to the peace and the presence of spirit. After that, we'll move into our healing prayers for the evening, sending out the love and light to those who need it most, and of course to ourselves, because Lordy knows it is
Absolutely
not
not.
selfish to include us in that. And always, right? What makes our circles a little different is we'll finish the evening with a few messages from Spirit shared with some of you here tonight. So settle in, open your heart, and let's step into this beautiful evening together. The floor
Okie
is
dokie.
yours,
So,
Joanne.
one of my favorite things ever is, of course, angels. They're my go-to. They were the first signs from spirit that showed up as an adult for me. So they are very meaningful. They have kind of been with me, not kind of. They've been very present for the last 17 years. And one of the ways that people ask me all the time is, how do I know, like, what's a sign? How do I know it's a sign? How do I know what's for me? And all these questions. So tonight we're going to address what a sign is. And even at the end, we're going to go through a really fantastic process where you can get a sign. So you can hold an intention. There's a 5-step process that makes it super easy to get an answer. So you know what answer is correlated to what question. And I have used this one for about the last 10 years with fantastic results. So, first, we're going to come to what counts as a sign from the universe or the angels. So, there's a couple of different things. So, I always get the message that spirit will use everything at its disposal, so everything in our world, to get our attention. A couple of things that you need to be aware of if you're looking for signs is that you need to be in your environment to get the sign. So if you are off in la la land and not paying attention to what's going on around you, you could very well miss a sign. So one of the most key things is to be present in your body, to be aware, to be in the present moment, not in the worrying about what's coming up or thinking over, oh, I should have done this differently yesterday, because the signs aren't there and there, they're here. right in this particular
Mm.
moment. So, one of the biggest invitations I always get is that take a breath, pay attention to what's going on around you, to be present to what is occurring in your body, because our body is the receiving tower and the translator for information. So sometimes, and
Mm.
I'll talk about this in a minute, but it's how it feels when you see the sign. That's a huge
Ooh.
indicator about getting kind of the full message of the sign. It being aware of what's happening in your body when you are recognizing a sign or a symbol. So signs bridge the energy field to the physical plane. So they have they're translating from one to another. And along the way, we're picking up that information as it comes through our bodies. So what is it? Oh yeah, symbols are visible signs of invisible realities. I love that quote.
Oh,
Is that a great
yes.
quote? I love that one.
Yes.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes, they are.
I just got the
Yeah,
goosebumps with that
Yep.
one.
Me too. Me too, sister. Oh, you can't
that's
see
okay.
them.
And I think it was
Me tattoos.
Albert
But
Einstein
anyway,
says,
yes, I
coincidence
hear
is
you. I
God's
felt it.
way of
Ramona and I are
staying
there.
anonymous. Isn't that cute?
Oh, Albert.
Oh, that's so. Say
Coincidence
that again.
is God's way of staying anonymous.
Yeah.
Because we will think
That
that
is
we'll just, oh, we'll
incredible.
see it as
Love
a,
that.
my family always calls them coinkydinks. So it's like, yes, but those are the signs for sure.
I love that.
So, what are some, just a minute.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So, the difference between random or synchronicity is how it feels.
Mhm.
Because sometimes you will notice, oh, isn't that funny?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the number 222 and then I saw it again in the afternoon. But you don't really have any big aha or goosebumps or feeling about it. That's just coincidence or random, I would say. But a sign is when you see 222 in the morning and then you see it in the afternoon and you're like, oh, I just feel it. That's the distinct difference. And they tell me all the time, the angels are like, I remember once asking, well, what if I see a white feather and I didn't ask a question? And they're like, well, sometimes a feather is just a feather.
Oh my
Sometimes
God,
it's
that's
just a
so true.
feather.
Thank you for saying that. Thank
So
you
the
for saying
indicator is
that.
how we feel about the feather.
Sometimes.
Ugh,
Yes.
right?
Oh
Yes.
my
Kind
God,
of
you're
blowing my
speaking
mind a
truths today.
little.
Sometimes it's just a feather. Now, if you're always on the lookout, though, you'll never miss one. But
Hmm.
it's the indicator how we feel that gives us the indication whether this is a sign or something random.
Okay, you need to say that louder for those in the back because that is such a truth. I even have a note right here on my
Yes.
little board that says not everything is a message. Pure. I got it right here. I'm not even kidding you. It says simple enlightenment and then
No.
below it says not everything is a message.
Well, and
Yeah,
sometimes I
it's
get the
important because
message.
people get
I love this example
people
that
get
they
caught
gave me
up.
a few years ago was
Mhm.
sometimes you are the bit player in somebody else's play. So if you're stuck in a traffic jam, that there may not be some big significant sign or answer for you, but maybe you need to keep the next guy in the car over out of an accident. So everybody's kind of playing their part. So you don't have to
Yeah.
overthink if you don't have again, it's your body that's telling you, it's your intuition that is connecting the dots. So sometimes when things go awry, then we're just playing our part in somebody else's message. Because
Mm.
we need the bit players, right? We can't all be the main character.
I actually had that conversation with a client
Oh, I'm
once because
sorry.
it was very much a why is this happening to me? Why does this always happen to
Yeah.
me? You know, that sort of stuck in that victim mentality. And I said, imagine being so self centered that you think this universe only exists for you. Sometimes you just need to witness other people's lessons. So sit down, be quiet,
Damn.
experience it, and move the hell on. Tar knows I say it blunt sometimes.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of spiritualism
You
we
know, but it's
practice.
to you
I
know
love
sort of
that
agree with
though.
what you're
Yeah.
saying, Joe, that like sometimes you just kind of it's not about
Yep.
you. You need to just you do your part and
Well,
then you
that's the
move
thing.
on.
We're all doing our part. Like I don't know
Yeah,
who
I love
had
it. I
to
love it.
I don't know who had to slow down their
Heather's
day, but
laughing
here
at
I am stuck
Ramona.
in traffic doing my part. So here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
And sometimes you're sitting in
love
traffic
that.
and you're like, whew, somehow I think this was for me. Fine. But it could be either one.
Exactly. I love this so much.
So there are so there's different types of signs. So some examples of like common ones, I would say. So sudden weather changes. I like that one. Where it's
Oh.
like all of a sudden you're out and it's sunny and what was it? I was out with my daughter once. We were at the beach and it was a beautiful day and all of a sudden like the wind whipped up and it was like cold and there were white caps and it's like what were we just talking about? Like let's get us out of this funk. We kind of shook it off, started to walk again and the sun came out. It was like, okay,
Wow.
let's yeah, you know. Um no.
And people can't always pick that up though, Joanne. Like they can't always pick that up. And some people will look at us and be like, "Oh, you girls are whack," because that's just coincidence. That's just the way it is. You guys are feeding that energy into it. But let's be honest. Ener- Energetically,
Yes.
if it affects us, if we are that attuned to be able to say, "Oh yeah, that is literally a sign right there." Like let's get ourselves out of the funk. And again, like you said, there is going to be a moment where that
Yes.
is just water doing its thing. It's just the wind doing its thing, and you
Just
won't even think twice
yeah,
about it. You'll
exactly.
literally be like, "Oh, it's chilly out here. Let's go home."
No.
You won't add anything to
That's
it.
us being
That's
aware.
you
Mm-hmm.
being
Absolutely.
aware.
So another way is animals acting out of character. I had a hummingbird this summer come and like sit on my railing. They never sit still. Stared at us for the longest darn time and off it went. Lyrics showing up in a song at the right moment. Overheard guidance. I can't say how many
Mm-hmm.
times I have overheard conversations in a coffee shop or in line at the grocery store, and I'm just like, oh God, okay, I got it. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Get over
Yep.
yourself or whatever.
Yep. Sure.
It's like, oh,
Get over
okay, got it.
yourself. God's sake.
Clouds, feathers, coins, repeating numbers. They're common ones. So a couple of different types of signs though. So there's universal signs or symbols. Um, Arrows. That's a universal sign.
Okay.
Um, they could be anything from
Hey,
common or
Emily.
modern, I would say, is like no smoking is a sign. But it can still be used as a sign from the universe. It's not it will use everything in our environment. So if you're having a
Mm.
craving and suddenly you walk over and see a no smoking sign posted somewhere that would not be or that would be unexpected, that could be a sign. No, no.
Does it
Sometimes
have to
it's
be
really
unexpected
obvious.
though?
Like,
So what I mean by that is if you're having a
yeah,
craving for smoke, let's use the smoking for a second. If you're having a craving for a cigarette and you turn the corner and
Mm-hmm.
your eyes just go to a no smoking sign,
yeah,
that probably should be there because it's a park or it's I don't know a kid's playground or something. I think that just to remind people that
yeah.
honestly, it is
Because
what
you
you
could have
make
looked at
of it that
anything in the
matters,
park, but you saw the sign.
right? How you feel. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Mm-hmm.
right. But you were
Mm-hmm.
So
guided to
there's
that.
universal, and
Beautiful.
then there's
Beautiful. Hello, everyone.
cultural. So different cultures around the world will have different signs. I know that I'm a Chickasaw citizen, so part of my tribe is in Oklahoma. And when we go through the museum, there's all these different symbols and signs that they've used throughout their history, for different things, for healing, for all kinds of things. So different cultures will have different symbols or signs. So perhaps, like angel numbers are very common, but I do hear about them maybe perhaps more in North America than in, Japan. And then personal. So we all have our own signs that feel personal to us. So for me, I know white feathers is always kind of like a confirmation, and black feathers is a, hey, what you doing?
A
It's like, wait a minute, pause for a
check.
moment.
Ah,
I love it.
Another type of sign are coincidences and synchronicity. Yeah. So those
mm-hmm,
are, yeah,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
repeated or things just flow. And synchronicity often, or coincidences will often be called omens as well, because and omens kind of have a bad rap, but it's
Hmm.
more like, mm, I don't know, how would you explain it? Like predictive almost?
Omen, omens actually mean
Yes.
the definition of an omen is a sign. Okay, so the trepidation that comes with it is that it's meant
Yeah.
to
The
it's been
movies.
fed through social, not social media, through TV, through books and
Yeah.
movies and all that stuff. It's been fed that darkness to it, like if you're seeing an
We
omen,
got
oh my god, it's going to
omens.
be something bad. But
Yeah.
ravens are, they represent
Hmm.
omens, they represent signs, right? So and I wanted to say, and I don't know what you think, Joanne, Ramona, but the coincidences, the
Yes.
repetitive stuff,
Sometimes it's
those
like,
things
hello,
we
I've
tend
said
to
this three
ignore.
times.
They have to almost be right, and it literally needs to be like almost right here before
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, I've
Hmm.
seen that like 20 times now,
Yes.
must mean something,
Absolutely. Repetitive is good.
right? Yeah.
It's recognition under duress. Like,
Oh,
oh God, I've only seen it 20 times. I guess I should pay attention.
it's like, wait a minute. Did I
Damn.
see that today already? I have. A little deja vu there.
I must have. Yeah.
And then we have messenger signs. So from our loved one, or oh no, messenger signs feel like a direct validation, like a direct, this is a message, like billboard. And then spirit signs. So loved ones that have passed over. And
Mm.
one interesting thing that came up when I was doing this today or yesterday was, they kept insisting, like, it doesn't have to be, don't lock grandma in to a cardinal or a butterfly,
Right.
but sometimes it will be something different. So that you can, it's when you get a sign and you think of them that it's that connection. So sometimes I think of my grandma more, and cardinal is what I usually think about for her. But sometimes I will get that waft of like the big Avon powder puffs.
Oh
How's
my
it?
god, Avon's
That's
come
what
up
she
so
smelled like.
much in
It
the
wasn't
last two
Avon
days
because
I
she was
can't
from
even tell
Oklahoma,
you.
but it was like that big powder puff, the grandma powder puff, and it smelled like that. Yeah, so they can be all kinds of different ones. Don't lock them in, and don't think that you're not getting a sign from somebody that's passed over if it's not a particular thing, one thing. Um,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
okay, so when we look at signs, did it spark, how you know it's a sign is, did it spark a clear inner knowing? Did you get that nudge, that feel, the goosebumps, the whatever, how it ever happens for you? Or just kind of like the instant download or the knowing of it? Was the timing good? So
Okay,
it's
explain that
like,
one.
well, we'll talk about it too when I do the process, but it's like, it's not a week from when you thought of the question. It still
Right.
has a relevant, you can still think of it. This is,
Okay.
oh, this was in a timely manner. Like, I've been wondering, should I don't know, take this job? And it's still within the deadline when you
Mm-hmm.
have to choose. It's, yeah, yeah. So you're not going, oh my
Oh, I
God, I
see. Oh,
got
see.
that
Okay. Yeah,
black
yeah,
feather.
yeah.
So that must mean last Tuesday I should have done that. Yeah, no. They're more succinct than that.
Right.
Our angels are right on top of it. And does it match? Oh yeah, we'll talk about this one. Anyway, I will get to that part later. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. Okay, so I invite you to jot down so take time later, or pause this if you're watching it later, and jot down 3 personal symbols. Because sometimes like if I had to stop and think because feathers are my go-to. So then I was like, oh, what's
Mm.
number 3? Like white feathers, black feathers, and then what is it? And
I can't think of one. I'm like literally sitting here now. I'm overthinking it, but I cannot think of
a
like
sign or a
one that is
symbol.
a symbol for me.
For me, it's the white butterflies.
Ooh,
Hi,
nice.
Bim.
Mhm.
Number 10.
It's the number 10. I guess that's one of them. I mean, that's only come in the last like 2 years, but the number 10
22. Yeah,
means
22 is
huge to
one
me.
for
But
me, I
I don't know if
think.
that's what you're
Yeah.
talking about, though.
If write in the comments if anybody has like what's a personal symbol or sign that you get quite often or repeats. And then
Okay,
write
that's
down
interesting
3
for sure.
universal ones that are common. And modern ones even include stoplight, stop sign. Oh, rainbow. There we go. Heather says rainbow. So it could be stoplights, like green and red go. And then write down one body cue.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. For me too,
Oh,
those
I
are
got lots of
easier.
those.
But
Oh, I got lots of those. I
my
mean,
big one
yep,
is my
I'm
yes
good. I'm
always
good.
feels like I have like wings pop out. Like my shoulders go
Oh.
back. It's like, huh. And my no is always kind of like a big rock in my stomach. Yeah, like Emily says 11:11. Ooh,
Crystal said owl, peace
there you
sign,
go.
31. Ooh, that's good. You got all three of them.
Okay, so what are some common pitfalls when we're looking for? So forcing a meaning.
Oh,
But I really want to
oh,
date him, even though I
I
have
don't want to go
a
there,
rock in the
baby.
pit of my stomach. But I really want to date him, and so then you kind of force things into doing, yeah, yeah.
But I'll say that. So Elaine's saying eagles, owls, fragrances. But I'll say that when you force yourself to do something, it's like I said, when you pick a card in the morning. I am not that person. Like unless it's an inspirational kind of card or something. But if you're just picking a card, it sets up your
Yes.
day. You're gonna read it whatever way you want to read it. For the most part, right? To set up your day. So, if you're going to force something and then it falls through, I'm like, hey, baby, that is what I hate saying this, but that's a lesson. Like, ha on you. You try to force this down your own throat. And now Spirit was like, not
Yeah.
today, friend, not today. Right. So, you take it for what it is, but don't go,
Yeah, no.
don't go chasing
Or
waterfalls.
endless
You know what I mean?
Googling. Googling? You can't say,
That is a
okay, I would
big
like to
thing.
see,
And now
three
it'll be Chat
owls
GPT.
all together and then Google them. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Heather says,
That's not it.
yeah, no,
that's
That
that's
is
not
not
it.
it.
Moving
that's
the
not it.
goalpost
Oh,
after you set it. So, oh, I really want to date
Mm.
him, and then
oh.
I get a black feather. Well, okay, but could I just date him like for a little bit? Or could I, like
I just go
it's
on one
almost like
date with him, just one.
See, and
negotiating.
then
Like you're
yes,
negotiating with spirit. Yeah, and they're
yes,
like
it's
you're
like,
like really
come
just
on,
2 week
meow.
one
Could
date.
we?
One date.
Hi,
Oh my
Lori.
goodness.
Oh,
Lori says
nice.
hello to my favorite
Hello.
spirit
Hello,
group.
Lori.
Yeah, so negotiating with spirit or moving the goalposts.
Oh my
And
gosh.
don't, yeah, and so we're gonna do the 5-step thing next, but open-ended timelines that drag on. Like, oh, well, I didn't like that sign for that question, so I'm gonna just keep waiting. Maybe that was for something else. Um,
Oh my goodness.
and ignoring unexpected delivery methods. So I'm looking for a butterfly, a blue butterfly. But you keep looking for an actual blue butterfly, and yet the truck beside you in traffic has a giant blue butterfly painted on the side of it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
they're
you
not
have like an
seeing,
idea
they're
about how
looking
you
for
think it will show up,
too,
and yet it could come from so many
yeah.
different possibilities. And another common
Yeah,
pitfall
this
is
is
that I
true.
have come across a lot is that you ask like 7 questions. And then you don't
Yes.
know which answer applies to which question. You really don't. So, and then you just get confused and you think it's not working and you don't trust it or what you don't trust yourself, you don't trust spirit, and then it's all muddled. So they often tell me if you have a big one, just ask one. Wait till you get your answer.
Yes.
Yeah, one
Focus
at a
on one at a
time.
time, friends. One at a
Excuse
time.
me. Okay, so here is now this I got from I will give credit where it's due. Kelly Oswald taught me this like 10, 12 years ago. She's the owner of the Oracle. And and I love this, and I had forgotten about it actually. But because it's very specific to getting an answer for a specific question.
Mm,
Yeah.
love
So
it.
step number one is
Okay.
the purpose. Write a succinct question or connection. So, what, like, exactly. You need to know, and to write it
Know what you're
down,
looking for.
for most people, it brings clarity because you need to get it out of your head because it sounds different in your head than it does when you say it out loud. So either speak it out loud so you can hear it and get clarity for yourself that this is what I want, or write it down so you
Mm-hmm.
could just work it out. Step two, connect. So ask for something possible, and I love this part, but not probable. So you ask for the sign. You give instructions, you request that spirit give
Mm,
you a particular sign.
Oh, so you're not asking
No.
for, a
I would
barbell
like, and I
fella with the
love,
sky as
I
your
would like to see
sign,
two
which
bears
is not
together
probable.
in the next 2 days. Yeah. Yes. And when
Hey,
I
I did
do
that and
this
it worked.
process, it works every time. I had a client,
I did that exact thing. I didn't do two bears. I
yep.
did one. I did one, and the very last day we were up there, it came right out, looked straight at us. I'm going to talk
Oh,
about that
perfect.
in our
Yes.
100th
So
episode on the
you
podcast.
ask.
But
Now,
yeah.
it's kind of, I had a client the other day and she said, oh, I asked for a penny because we don't have pennies anymore. So they're not that common. Exactly. And then you
That's
know
right.
what?
That's a
She
good
had coffee at
one.
a table in the coffee shop. It was crowded, so she shared a table with a lady named Penny.
oh, yeah. See, there
Mm-hmm.
you go. Don't miss how it's
Mm-hmm.
delivered.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. So, and set a time. So, number three is set a time. So, timing 2 or 3 days is ideal. Um, no sign by the deadline is a sign.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Truth.
Um,
Absolutely.
yes, exactly. No sign
No
is the
sign
sign.
is the sign.
And
Yep.
don't then make it
Yep.
impossible. So if you want to see two bears, don't stay in your living room.
Yes. If you want to get a
You must be, this
boyfriend,
is a
go
Oh my
participatory
out.
God.
sport. This is not a
That's
spectator
right.
sport.
That's right.
Mm,
Okay,
mm,
number
mm.
4 is carry on with open expectation. So expect it to happen. does two things. One, it goes on the energetic radar because now you're holding an intention or expectation. So it goes on your radar. The universe is now like, your angels are like, okay, we got this, hun. We got this. And it puts it on your human reticular activating system. It puts it on your human radar. Now it's looking for this particular thing, and you are less likely to miss it. So you want to put it both on your radar. And then number 5, say thank you.
The
Absolutely.
gratitude. The attitude of
Gratitude.
gratitude is like the biggest
Absolutely.
thing.
Just like us, angels like gratitude and thank yous. So when, and part of saying thank you is then taking the inspired action. So if the universe sends me black feathers and I'm asking about dating this guy, I need to take the action. I need to follow through on it, not keep moving the goalpost or whatever. Or take action like, hey, this is a great idea and I got a sign that this was a go ahead. Take inspired action. Don't pause. The more you take action, the more you say thank you, the more things will show up for you. So those are the 5 steps.
Preach.
I love
And
all of this.
I will
This is
put in the
great.
chat, I have a PDF with the 5 steps.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's so nice. People will love that.
So, because, I love this part. It's spirit finding signs and symbols. It creates this connection and a reminder that us and spirit are all in the same world. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there, and that they're not like, because we can't physically see them most of the time, they are making their presence known by sending us signs and symbols.
Exactly. What a beautiful way to end your
So
That was
beautiful.
fun
talk,
to do.
Joanne.
It was like a good reminder. I was like, I need a reminder for myself. We do. We do this for a
I need a
living, and
reminder.
sometimes we just forget.
Right? I think that you hit on some really important points. I really think you hit on some important points, though. One of them being like, not everything's a sign. Goalposts,
man.
people will do that forever and ever. And also, remember, just because something doesn't happen in the timeline you've given it doesn't mean it won't happen down the road.
Yes.
Spirit will look at what you're trying to either manifest or ask for the sign for, and they'll be like, that ain't it today, girl. You ain't getting that because that it's not the right time for you. It's not the right space. You haven't
Well, it could be.
gotten what you use the tools.
Yeah, it could be
etc.,
like a
etc.
big
So,
question.
on
Oh,
that
should I
note-
be advancing? Should I be expanding my business? This is the sign I want to see. Well, if in 3 days you don't get that sign, that's your answer. But if you get it 3 weeks or a month later and it is very obvious and it reminds you of that question, then maybe then is the time.
Exactly. And I think that people they take things so literally.
Oh,
Spirit told me. Did Spirit tell you? Are you sure Spirit told you? That's why I always say to people, hey babies, go and learn how to be intuitive. And I mean that. Learn how to really tap in and feel so that these idiosyncrasies, these omens, woo, these signs can actually be relevant to the work that you're doing. Everyday individuals that don't necessarily work in the spiritual realms, if they could just take that moment and learn about their natural intuitive self, oh, babies.
Well,
we'd be
it's
doing
it.
all
The key
the
is
work,
to not
right?
only is there a sign on the outside in the physical world, but how we feel about the sign, and that's your intuition.
Yeah, and that's where it kind of comes. So I'm gonna leave that and thank you so much for this, Joanne. And we're gonna
yes.
get right into the meditation and the healing messages. And we're just
I'm
going to keep
trying.
going. You guys, the PDF is going to come into the comments here. If you don't grab it, you can
Oops.
always reach out to my assistant Monica, to me. You can go into Spirit Essence and find Joanne, and she will send it to you. So,
All
yay.
right,
Let's go,
let us
Ramona.
meditate. Let's open up.
Let's
Let's
meditate. Oh.
attune ourselves to these signs and everything, every way that our spirit teams and the angels are communicating with us and showing us that we are on the right path. So I invite, right?
Which I
So I'm
love.
going to invite you to sit or lay down or get comfy in any way that works for you. If you're sitting, preferably with feet on the floor so we can stay nice and grounded and connected to this space and this time. And I just want us to take a really nice, deep cleansing breath in through the nose and exhale out. Bringing us even more present into this sacred space. Another deep inhale and exhale. And let's just do one more nice, deep cleansing breath in and exhale. Beautiful. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes and just return to normal breath. We're just gonna take a moment to say thank you for this day. Thank you for this space that we are all meeting in. Whatever stress, tension, worry, fear, doubt, any of those yucky human emotions, we're just gonna leave them aside. We're not gonna get rid of them. That's not what we're here for today, but we're just gonna kindly ask them to step aside. And we invite in peace, acceptance, love. Beautiful. Now, my friends, we're just going to go on a little walk. We find ourselves in a space that we are very comfortable, a safe space, the space that we come to when we're looking for peace, when we're looking to disconnect from the physical world around us. We're just going to wander. Wherever that space is, know that you are safe and know that you're not alone. Even in the moments when solitude is very loud, there's always a presence just beyond our consciousness. And as we walk and wander, we're going to find ourselves walking along a path surrounded by beautiful, old, ancient trees. They are the safe space for the animals and creatures that share this earth with us. We hear them faint, walking, scurrying about, going on with their lives. Our presence doesn't disturb them, and their presence doesn't disturb us. And as we walk along this path, we feel our hearts, that rhythm, that natural rhythm, keep time with the earth's rhythm. And with each beat, we feel our chests opening just a little. And at the end of this path, we see a clearing. We're going to walk into that clearing and find ourselves in a big open field, still surrounded by those beautiful ancient trees that hold wisdom beyond our comprehension. And we're going to stand right in the middle. And we're just going to take a moment to listen. Listen to the sound of nature around us, the wind in the leaves of these trees, the tiny pitter-patter of the creatures wandering around us. Maybe we hear a bird call. Look up into the sky now, the beautiful blue sky. And in this moment, we know for certain that we're not alone. There is a host of beings beyond our simple humanness. All of them looking down on us with love and patience. We're going to thank them for being here with us, for being beside us as we walk through this life. And with our hearts fully open, we're going to ask a question. That question is, how do I know when you are communicating with me? What sign can you show me so I know when to listen, when to pay attention? And we wait just a moment for the answer. And friends, as we're given those answers individually, directly from our angelic spirit team, we're going to anchor it into our hearts. Whatever sign or symbol you were shown, whatever word was whispered in your ear, whatever sensation you felt in your body, anchor it. This is a gift for those who didn't have the answer before. With that message, with that gift anchored so beautifully in our hearts, in our heart space, we're not going to close our heart space around it. We're going to trust that it is anchored, and instead we're going to open our hearts wider, bigger. Because we know from the beautiful lesson that we learned today with Joanne that there are many ways that our angelic team communicate with us, guide us, and show us that they're walking with us. So we open our hearts wider and bigger to receive all of those signs and symbols, the synchronicities, the coincidences, the physical sensations in our bodies that say yes or no, or just not yet. And we're going to place our hands on our hearts. And as we connect to that space, that beautiful sacred space, we're going to say it out loud. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's time for us to return. We're going to find our way back to the opening, back to the edge of the path, and slowly make our way, holding this beautiful feeling in the center of our bodies. Taking nice, cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And with each breath, we're going to come back to our physical space, gently wiggling fingers and toes, rolling our shoulders. Another deep breath in and exhale. Good. And when you're ready, you can come back to the space, open your eyes.
That was
Thank you.
beautiful, Ramona. I love that. Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
soothing voice, girlfriend.
Yeah.
You can leave
Okay.
me messages on my social.
You know, that wouldn't be the first time that I've been propositioned.
Welcome back, everyone. We're running out of time here, so let's get into the healing prayer. This is the perfect time. If you'd like to put any names down in the comments, you're more than welcome to. But this is just a moment for us to all go into that space. See Lori's comment there. Yeah, that's a pretty big.
I don't
sign,
see the
Lori,
chat
for
because
sure.
I'm on my phone. So
So let's.
I know. Next time.
Yeah, see, sister. Um, but you probably can go into
I
the
will.
chat
Yeah,
in
I will.
Facebook afterwards and look at it. Okay, let's go to the next space there, please. Just close your eyes, listen to my words. I love when we connect. So Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, beloved angels of love and light, we call upon your radiant presence now. Surround us with wings of comfort, your hands of grace, your hearts of infinite compassion, not just for ourselves, but for all that is around us. And as we breathe together in this sacred space, let your healing light move through each of us, body, mind, and spirit. We ask that your divine light extends beyond this circle, flowing out of our homes, our neighborhoods, our cities. Let it touch those who are struggling tonight, those who feel alone, those who are weary, those who have forgotten that hope still lives within them. Let your light reach into the hospitals and the care homes, bringing peace to those in pain and strength to those who care for them. Let it move through the shelters, the streets, the quiet corners where prayers are whispered in silence. May our wings work together, sheltering those seeking refuge. And may your love be a reminder that no soul is ever forgotten in the eyes of the divine. Angels of healing, bring comfort where hearts are heavy. Angels of protection, wrap this world in your shimmering light. Angels of wisdom, whisper truth and courage into our minds. And angels of peace, our radiant beings, calm the storms within us and around us, so that love may once again lead the way. We need this. I just say it. We ask that this light touches our families, our friends, our communities, and even those we may never meet. For we are all part of the same divine thread, woven between Spirit's love and light. Let this healing ripple outward, one heartbeat at a time, until it reaches every single soul in need, babies. And as this light continues to flow, we give thanks for the guidance of our angels, for the compassion that binds us, for the strength that awakens when we remember who walks beside us. May our hearts remain open, our faith remain strong, and our spirits remain kind. Let me say that one more time. May our hearts remain open, our faith remain strong, and our spirits remain kind. And so it is, and so shall it be. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. Welcome back to our space, friends. I see the names, and I'm just going to say them out loud. Ramona, so many thank yous for the beautiful meditation. Sid, Michelle, my children and me, Barb, Bowen, Shar, Elaine, Karen, Curtis, and Cassidy. Oh, I'm going to say this name wrong. Pearson. It's spelled like pure sun. I love that. Gloria, Tristan, Ricky, Salis. To everyone that needs it, like I said. And this brings us to where we now do what's a little bit different than other, and Craig.
And Craig.
And Craig. Yeah, and Craig. And I have a whole list, but I will do mine later, babies. Let's see. If anyone is looking for a message, we cannot get to everyone. We have about 7 minutes, but put your name in. Ramona,
Yeah,
are
absolutely.
you okay if I choose for you who to work with? So, hello, Brittany Scott, my girl, my baby, my soul sister. Hello, girl. Okay, let's go. If you want a message, put your name in. If you have a question,
Tara,
let
that
us know in
prayer
the
got
comments.
to me.
You
know my
love it?
Aquarius butt doesn't like to cry.
Did you like that?
That one got me though.
Aw. Aw, boo-boo. Thank you. I can whisper that to you and you can repeat it back to me. Okay, anyway.
It just got weird.
That's for another time, another day.
A whole different unity circle.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Brittany says,
Thanks,
Ramona, that
boo-boo.
meditation was so great.
Yeah.
Jen said, thank you. Shell said, yup. So we're good. Let's go. I'm not seeing anyone in here. Crystal would like a message and Helen would like a message. So why don't,
Let
Ro,
me
which
do
one
Helen.
do you want? Okay, Helen, that's yours. Heather, I'm going to do you. Which one would you like
Janice.
to do? Joanne, you can see the links. Okay. Who wants to go first?
Okay, you go first.
I'll go first. Why not? Okay, so this is for Heather. Heather, when I'm connecting with you, sweetheart, I've been thinking of you all day, and I'm not kidding you. And this is so bizarre to me. So when you said, if you feel called, damn it, I feel called. I've been called all day. You've been running through my mind. And I feel as though there is movement. I want to say, like, I want to pick you. I feel like I should be offering you something, but Spirit hasn't shown me exactly what it is, Heather. And I feel like there is this huge movement forward from you that's about to come. And I feel when Spirit does something, this is like a sign. This is a sign, right? All day you've been on my mind, literally all day. So when I'm asking Spirit what I'm supposed to say to you, what do I need to let Heather know right now? I need to let Heather know that you are in a moment and there is a shift happening within this moment. And you're going to be giving clarity about what your path looks like, baby. What this path looks like, how you're going to make subtle steps forward. And the word that they're giving to me, which is so powerful for you, Heather, is the word subtle. Has to be subtle, but it has to be clear. And I feel as though that I may be that messenger for you because of all that's being given to me in regards to you. And when it does come through, I want to say to you, I will promise to pass it along in the clearest, most profound way that I can as the conduit for Spirit. You need to know that you are doing all the right things, but there's more. There's something so much more for you, girl. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but when I can sit down and sit with Spirit more, I was so busy today, but there you were, and here you are, and there you go. I'm going to leave that with you, baby.
Okay.
That's
I'm going to
good.
come to Helen. Helen, I pulled a card for you and it's Root Girl, the Disowned Self. There's a couple of things I want to talk about in this card and I'll try to make it really, really quick. I do work with the numbers on the card a lot, and you got the number 46, which when you add those two numbers together, it's 10, which is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another. And when we look at when we look at the imagery here, right? This is the root of a tree, or the bottom part of a tree going into the roots, and it is a flame. It's on fire. Um and what I keep hearing is burn it down. Burn it down. And this is talking about those bits, those pieces of yourself that just aren't serving you anymore. You are coming into a new era. And it's time to, as the card says, disown yourself, the disowned self. Time to disown yourself of all of those old patterns, old behaviors, the old way of doing things. Because you are in this new era or coming into this new era, you got to come into it fresh and clean. And you know how farmers will like burn their
Oh,
fields
yeah.
to prepare them for the next planting? That's what this is. That's why
Mm-hmm.
they're saying burn it down. Like it's time to just get rid of all that dead crap so that you can plant new stuff.
Very
Endings and beginnings, man.
Endings
The
and
number
beginnings,
10.
girl. Nice
like
delivery.
it. Okay,
Nice
Janice, I
delivery.
pulled a card for you too. I love this one. This is from the Angels and Auras deck, appropriately. So I got everything is okay. The invitation
That's
is
cute.
to trust yourself. Stop doubting. You know you got this.
Mm.
You know. You know. Do not second guess your intuition, which is uncanny, by the way, and allow yourself to just revel in that it's okay. It's, yeah, have fun with it,
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
celebrate it. It is
Mm.
Oh,
okay to be okay. I know. I'm
I
like,
literally
I
feel
just
like we're
want
Right?
to
I'm
say,
like,
Baptist
keep
church.
on the
yeah,
break.
it's all good
Hell
and you
yeah,
know it
let's
is.
go. Ramona was given hell and brimfire, and we're over
Love
here.
it.
Okay, that's a beautiful message.
Trust yourself.
Well done. Okay, I'm gonna go to Shell. So, Shell, I'm gonna say to you this: your path has been laid before you with great purpose, baby. There is a feeling when I connect to creator energy, I'm feeling for you, Shell, that you're doing all the right things and all the hard stuff, baby. The stuff where you were like, not so sure. It's like, yeah, you were. You just needed someone to love on you a little bit. Someone to give you the confidence and that energy to be like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to. It feels complicated, but I know I have to. And the have tos, those are the things that will get us to those next stages. So I'm going to say this to you, please. When I connect to your higher power, please, when I connect to a higher spirit, I'm being told to tell you that the steps that you walk now are not going to be as heavy as they were a week ago, 2 months ago, 4 months ago. They're going to be lighter. And it's up to you to feel that. And every step you take, though, is that power, that ability to see that there
Mhm.
is a future. There is more out there. Because when you stand still, you're in the present. If you walk backwards, you're in the past. But if you take one step forward, that's your future, baby. And that's what Spirit is giving to
Beautiful.
you. Amen. Hallelujah. That's
I love it.
I'm having a little bit of fun tonight. You
Yeah,
guys want to give
you
one
had
more
said
message
the name
each?
Crystal before. Did I hear that or not? Okay. Okay. So,
Yes, please. Yeah, you did. And
okay.
she
Well,
said you
thanks,
loved your
Crystal.
meditation.
You're
So
up.
go,
Um,
girl.
I got Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. So, Crystal, this is your time to take your me time back. This is your time to sit and really just let go. Let it go. I feel like there is a lot that you've carried for a really, really long time. And Spirit is saying it's okay to just unburden yourself. Strip it all down, get in the tub, scrub it off, and carry on. Um, you just don't have to carry this anymore. That's I'm gonna leave that with you because they're like, that's enough. You said it. Right.
I literally got rubber ducky when you said scrub it off.
Well,
I
I
was like,
mean,
rubber
it's a whole
ducky,
lot going on
you're
in this
the one.
bathtub, Tara, so there could be rubber duckies in there. I'm just saying.
I love it when we can have
Yes,
Right.
a
yes,
little bit of
Spirit
absolutely.
lightness
is
in this kind of work.
fun. So I
Go
saw
ahead,
up here
Joanne.
somewhere Emily. Okay, Emily, this one's for you. And I
Yes,
love this one.
Em.
Point of view. It's all about your
Mm-hmm.
perspective. If
Mm-hmm.
you are not feeling empowered with the perspective you are taking, shift. The invitation is to, if you're looking at something and you are feeling disheartened or out of whack, it's okay to like shift from a different angle and look at it from a different point of view. You do not have to stay planted. You can move around, and sometimes it's even fantastic to imagine the situation as a hologram in the middle of your living room and just literally walk around and look at it from different angles. A different perspective will give you freedom.
Mm.
There is a point around that hologram or around the situation where you will stand and suddenly you will have an insight. You will feel empowered. So you do not have to stay planted where you feel disempowered.
Ooh, God.
Oh, again, amen.
Beautiful job.
Excellent. I'm going to do two things before we close, if you guys don't mind. Elaine, I feel your mother coming through, please. I'm going to give you a super fast message. I feel like she's saying to you, stand your ground. Stand your ground. Your health is getting better. Just stand your ground, girlfriend. Next, I'm going to quickly give Brittany a message, please. I'm being told quality over quantity. And that the work that you're going to do, girl, is quality over quantity. So it's not about how many you touch, it's about how you touch.
Boom.
Period. I'm going to leave it at that. Crystal's message. Oh my gosh, I have heard that so many times in the past week. Thank you. Talk about repeating signs. LOL.
It's like with psychic or something.
Right? Gotta love that.
Thank you, Emily.
Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna as we close tonight, I want you to take with you the peace,
Mhm.
the love, babies, and the
Mhm.
gentle reassurance that your angels, spirit guides, all the good peeps are always walking beside you. If you'd like to stay connected with people like the likes of us, like Ro and Joanne, myself, of course, make sure to check out the Spirit Essence Collective. That's where you're going to find Ro and Joanne. Learn a little more about them, connect with them if you'd like, and make sure you're in our community, Empowering Intuitive Souls on Facebook, because that's where they come in and they do little
We
pieces
do
of
pizza
pizzas.
sometimes. We do.
Piece.
Not in the
Oh my
group
God.
so much, but you know.
But come in there, they do some teaching, they do some readings, they do, posts of value is what we call them. So you can get a little something, something, because it's a space for growth, guidance, and connection. And of course, you can always visit my website for the upcoming events, the mentorships, all things spirit. And don't forget to tune into my radio show, the Spirit Essence Show, every Wednesday night at 6:30 p.m. PST time on A1R Psychic Radio, where we keep exploring the magic and wisdom of spirit together. And it's so funny, you guys. because I get all the readings that come through for me on that are from people in like Florida and Australia and whatnot. And I'm so like listening to their accents. And like I'm not even like listening to what they are actually asking me. So anyway, until next time, friends, stay connected, stay in your light, and remember, spirit always, always finds a way to be heard. And I think Joanne, Ramona, and I just proved that to you. So love and blessings to you all. Stay divine, lovies.